What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we are going to be doing something a little different. As you can tell, and probably from the title of this video, we're going to be showing off a little piece of our collection. Now, this isn't the only binder in my collection, this is just a small piece. But, you know, I've been saying that I wanted to document my collection for on my channel for a while now, and it's time to finally do that. So hopefully, I can talk about where a lot of these cards came from, some of their background story, because some of the cards in this specific binder are both pickups from old friends collections, uh, pickups from random collections that I've seen in groups, or stuff that's nearby that doesn't take a lot of effort to get to and look through and purchase, pick up. Some of these actually come from my childhood collection that I've kept. So I'm excited to show this off. Mostly in this binder, because I have a few laying around here, but in this binder specifically, I put a lot of old school cards, a lot of first editions, a lot of original print cards, and there are some character pages. I know I've got a Yugi page, I think I got a Joey page and a Kaiba page. There's some modern cards on there, but a lot of it is old, original print cards that fit that character. So if it was in their deck, they played with it. It's probably on that, and I have it. It's on that page. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's just first talk about the binder. Obviously, if you clicked on this page, you're probably interested in collecting. So this is a Dragon Shield binder. The reason why I go with I pretty much use a lot of Dragon Shield products. I use their sleeves and their binders. I think I have 2 or 3 of these binders. But the reason why you want to pick a good binder for your collection, if you didn't know this already, when you store cards, they can become damaged. I don't know if you can see this because it's kind of hard, but there is extra material here where the binding is. That's so important in a collection. If you do not have that extra space, then the cards actually get crushed up in the binding. So Dragon Shield always does a pretty good job leaving enough space for that to not happen. That way the cards can lay flat. You don't have to worry about bends. When I first started collecting, I had just a regular binder, and then as I was sorting through, reorganizing, I noticed a lot of my cards did have bends in them. And I've also picked up cards online from TCG Player that have bins in them. So just, if you store cards, if you want to keep them nice, put them in a binder. That's a little more pricey. That way your cards are safe. So Dragon Shield, very good company. Hard to find at a reasonable price. But if you can get them, grab them, because look at, how beautiful that dragon is on top, and all of their products come with beautiful dragons art, and some of them have lore too, so it's nice. So without further ado, let's hop onto the first page. And the first page, as you probably can see, is quite a first page. So I'm gonna try not to pull out too much, except for, obviously the nicer stuff. More of the nicer stuff is in the front of the binder, but yeah, let's just start talking. So this is a first edition Dark Magician of Chaos from Invasion of Chaos, and it's in pretty decent shape. I know I picked this up from a very good friend that I've known for many, many years. When I first got back into collecting in 2019, I immediately messaged everybody on Facebook, text message, Snapchat, whatever I had them on, that I knew collected Yu-Gi-Oh cards back in the day. I hit them all up and I said, hey, I'm looking to buy anything that you have. And so one of my friends, good friend that I've known for years, that I play video games with online, he sold me a lot of his cards. I didn't grab all of them, but I grabbed the ones that I knew I wanted. And of course, I picked this one up. First edition, Dark Magician of Chaos. He kept his cards in really good condition, as you can see. There is lines, probably from him, moving cards in and out of sleeves. The back is scuffed, but who cares, because this is a binder card. The front is pretty, and that's all we care about. So we have a first edition Dark Magician of Chaos. That's probably one of the biggest hits in the binder. So first card, definitely worth. This is not a BLS Envoy of the Beginning from Invasion of Chaos, because this is an ultra rare in there, but this is the secret rare edition from the Master Collection 2 limited edition promo. So if you bought the Master Collection, these are guaranteed in all of them. So, but they're very hard to get. You almost never see them anymore. So I know I picked this up. I actually picked the Master Collection 2 cards because I got a couple others in here. Picked these up from a friend down the street from me. Like, this guy lives down the street from me, like a childhood friend that I went to elementary school with. He still had all of his cards. He mostly collected Pokemon, and I let him know, your Pokemon cards are probably worth money. And I picked up the little Yu-Gi-Oh cards that he did have in his house. So yeah, BLS from Master Collection. I'm actually not sure where this Dark Paladin came from, but it is a limited edition one, not the one from Magician's Force. The DMG, which was, what, the promo from Duel Master's Guide. So this was, I picked up a lot of these from different online vendors, different random collections that I just saw listed online. And I think this was the best one, best conditioned one, so that's why it's in this binder. We got 2 Necrosses from Master Collection, and then a first edition Exodia Necros from Dark Crisis. First edition Exodia Necros. You know, obviously not near mint. It's got some lines on it, but a very beautiful card. First edition Skull Archfiend from Dark Crisis as well. Probably pick these up in the same set. And then we also have got the GBI Sacred Beast. Well, not Sacred Beast. God card. Winged Dragon of Ra. One came from a childhood collection. The other just came from an online collection. That was just a throw in. But not the secret. It is the Ultra, but the Ultras did go up. I remember back in 2019, when I first started collecting, I remember the Ultras were probably going for like $20 a piece online, and the secrets were like maybe $40, and I didn't buy any of them because I was like, oh, I got time. And then Logan Paul happened not that long ago with Logan Paul happened a few months later, and then everything went up. And so all of those secret GBI God cards shot up through the roof. But I had an opportunity to pick them up for like almost anywhere from, you know, on a good day, $40, on a higher day, 50 to 60, and I just didn't pull the trigger because, you know, I didn't understand the market back then. I was just getting into it. All right, so next page. We got a first edition starter deck that's destroyed. But it is a first edition starter deck, Joey. Red Eyes Black Dragon. Let's actually look at this one. Notice, which, you know, I hope everybody does with their collections, you can't go wrong with just throwing a lot of sleeves on these guys, you know? Protect your cards. Ooh, I don't know what that is, but like, look at the top of this card. Like, this card is not that great condition. I don't even know what scratch marks, I guess. Yeah, this card's pretty destroyed. I hate to look at the back, but let's look at it. Just a lot of gunk on it. Definitely a played card. But from a distance, you know, that doesn't look half bad. So that's why it's in the binder. Oh, I guess I never really explained these penny sleeves that have marks on them. Obviously, everything's not marked, but like cards that, you know, I knew for a fact were either, you know, light play or played. Tried to mark. Not everything's marked. I mean, if it's not marked, it's probably a light play. Nothing in here is too near minty because, you know, these are original cards from back in the day, and they came from a lot of my friends' collections. So, they gave these cards a lot of love when they were kids, but they kept them in pretty good condition overall. I think this is a pretty cool card to show. We got Amazoness Swordswoman from Magician's Force, and it is a first edition. It is played, very, very played, but very beautiful card. We've got a 10 Jinzo and a 10 Insect Queen. This is a newer pickup, or I think it's a newer pick. I actually don't know where this came from. I can't remember where this came from, but I threw it in here because it's next to the Jinzo 10 promo. We also got some more first edition supers down here. We got Reaper on the Nightmare from Pharaonic Guardian, Bazoo Soul Eater from, what is that? Labyrinth of Nightmare? Yeah, Labyrinth of Nightmare. And then Legacy of Darkness, Asura Priest, all first edition supers. I mean, you see what I labeled it. Probably, that may or may not be accurate, but I did label a lot of these. We've got some magic cards over here. And I said magic on purpose because, obviously, original print, they actually say magic instead of spell. So we got a first edition Metal Raiders magic card, Heavy Storm. That's very played, apparently, because I marked it P. Probably the most meta relevant card in here. Reinforcement of the Army first edition. First edition magic from Legacy of Darkness. People still use this in a lot of different decks. I think Dimension Fusion actually is a good card as well. Got the Forceful Sentry first edition, Cost Down first edition. This one actually is a spell card, even though it's first edition. But it came in a later set. What set is that? Dark Crisis, that's why. Dark Crisis, by then they had changed it back over to what we know today, which is spell. Got a first edition Invasion of Chaos Super Reloaded. And an Ultra from Metal Raiders. 7 Tools of the Bandit. So, Painful Choice first edition. What set is that? I can't see it. Actually can't see it. It's really hard to see with the tripod in the way. We got Magic Ruler from Magic Ruler. The magic card. So those are always fun to keep around. Most of these are in decent condition, except the Heavy Storm, obviously. And now we got a lot of, just random cards here and there. So, like, the fun part about, collecting, however you want to do your binder, that's all that matters. What matters is the journey. So, from here on out, there's not a lot of first editions. There's, like, probably little to no first editions after that last page, but we're going to start off. I gotta show you this one, guys. So, this Machine Duplication ulti came out of a pack that I pulled as a kid. Had no clue what ultimate rares were at the time. Just got really lucky, and I realized, oh hey, gold text, but it's not an ultra. So that was a little different, but Alright, somebody walked in my room. I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Machine Duplication. Yeah, so I pulled this one. Didn't realize it was a ultimate rare, but I knew it was something. So I did keep it in pretty good condition as a kid. Like, I probably pulled this when I was, like, in middle school. So it is unlimited, but look at that ulti. I did a pretty decent job. I didn't use sleeves as a kid. Didn't have sleeves. I did have one of those little jank binders that Konami sold back in the day that would ruin your cards. But this one actually stayed pretty decent. So this actually was pulled by me as a kid. A lot of these were pickups from different collections. We got an unlimited Relinquish from Starter Deck Pegasus. This one's actually in pretty good condition if I remember. This one came from a friend that lives about 30 minutes away from my house. We went over there just to chill, eat barbecue, and oh, something on the back of there, like a stain or something, like I don't know, like a grease stain or something. Who knows? But it's actually my boyfriend's friend. We went over there to eat barbecue and somehow got on the subject of cards. And he was like, "Yeah, I got some Yu-Gi-Oh cards laying around here somewhere." And so he pulled out a lot of his stuff, and a lot of them were actually in pretty good condition. So immediately asked him for his Venmo and sent him some money and brought home some really nice cards. Got a tribe infecting virus here, unlimited from Magician's Force. I'm pretty sure it's original print. Looking at the text box, pretty sure it's original print. You know, a lot of old school cards had like the older looking text boxes. Nowadays, a lot of text boxes. So, see if I can do a quick comparison. You see how the text box is like brighter? So, you know, not always a good indicator, but looking at those text boxes can kind of give away whether it was original print or a reprinted card. Most of these have that darker text box, but you know, you really got to know what you're looking at to really tell what printing you have. So now we got some game promos. Now these game promos obviously aren't worth crazy amounts of money, but some of them are decent. Like maybe Metalizzo. I think this one's in actually pretty good condition too. Metalizzo from, I have no idea what these abbreviations are for the games. I only had one Yu-Gi-Oh game, and that was the Sacred Cards on Game Boy Advance. And I don't think I had the promos from it. I think I like bought it used from like a Replays or a GameStop. So I didn't actually have the promos, but I love that game. I replayed that game so many times. So yeah, some promos. We got Sinister Serpent, Dark Magician Knight, Dark Sage. This one also came from the friend that is about 30 minutes away from my house, where we were over there to eat barbecue and somehow started talking about cards. So I think this is such a cool pickup. Dark Sage. I didn't even know that was a promo until I saw it in his collection. And then I guess this is probably the most meta relevant on the page that you can still play in modern Yu-Gi-Oh. We got a Harpy's Feather Duster. Is this like STD? I don't know what game that is. What game is that? Stairway, Duelist, something. No clue. Widespread Ruin, Exchange, Negate Attack, Perfectly Ultimate Moth, all game promos. Saryuja? How do you say it? Probably destroyed its name. Sharyu, but it's damaged. Pretty sure it's got some bins. Yeah, it's got some binder dings. So this is what you're gonna see on your cards if you just put them in a regular binder. You're just gonna randomly see some dings like this on the edges where that binder is pressing into the card. So make sure you buy a card binder that has lots of space in between the binding and the actual pages. Oh, didn't push that all the way back in. And then we got some cuties. This is the most modern card that we've seen thus far. Marsh Macaroon. I just put it there because I had some old marshmallows. So I just thought that was cute. We got a cutie Karibo. I think this one came out of a magazine, maybe? Or no, it's just GX1. I don't know where that comes from, but it's a super. Pretty cool. And of course, the Shiba Warrior, which was from the anniversary pack. Just randomly from a collection that I picked up. And then we've got some more ulties back here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's pick it up. Let's see. We got a Dark Blade, the Dragon Knight. I had a couple of these, but I think I sold them. This one was in the best condition. We got a Mystic Swordsman level 2. Where's that from? Mystic Swordsman level 2 from SOD. What is that? SOD. What is SOD? No idea. Something of Destiny? No clue. But yeah, I can't remember where that one came from. And then we got an Exector Gigamantis, random pickup from a collection that I have bought. Then just some random old cards. We got another 10 Barrel Dragon. I don't know why that is on this page. Probably should be on the page with the Jinzo. But you know, it's alright. Necroface and Sacred Phoenix. Probably hadn't put it up there because I would have to reorganize the binder, which I actually don't mind doing. I've probably reorganized this binder so many times, guys. Like, you know, like I said, it's all about the journey. So sometimes when I'm off work and I've got nothing to do, I'll just go through and think of how I can reorganize my binder for fun. So now we get into some modern cards. So we got some God cards. I've got the new 25th quarter century rare, Slifer, Raw, and Obelisk, and then their alternate arts from the 2019 10s. I wish they were the more expensive ones, but the 10s will do for now. And then I also have the movie pack secret, the other movie pack from Gold secret, and then a random alternate art from what set is that? Rage of Ra, I believe, because you know I feel like this kind of matches the alternate arts because they kind of look like Goliaths, like you know, in a background. So I felt like that fit. And yeah, just some God cards. Then we've got what are these speed duels? Oh my god, speed duel secrets are actually so nice. We got some speed duel secrets. If you want a beautiful secret that's like not expensive to add to your collection, go for speed duel. Comes with a stamp in the text box, and it's just amazing. Got the secret foiling on the stars, the attribute, like all that. Just beautiful cards. Speed duels are so beautiful. And then these are from Legendary Decks or something like that. When I first got back into the game, I bought a lot of collector boxes, so got a lot of those promos. Those are probably like worth nothing. And then we got the Sacred Beasts, secrets from the 10s, ultras. Oh, these are ultras from Duelist Saga. Ultras from Duelist Saga. Remember, Duelist Saga had that different ultra printing, as you can see, like the little holographic lines. I think Duelist Saga has aged well. Actually have a display of the boxes put away in a sealed collection. By the way, I have a sealed collection. If you guys want to see that, just let me know. I guess tag the time and tell me that you want to see that if you made it this far into the video. Got a lot of sealed in my collection, mostly modern. I haven't bought any old stuff because you know all the old stuff is super expensive and I'm living off a teacher salary, so this is what you get off teacher salary. And then some more Sacred Beasts from Legendary Decks. Then we've got Exodia. We've got some Master Collection secrets, which are probably not in the best condition. And then, actually, let's look at it. It's been a minute since we pulled one out of the sleeve. We got some Master Collection secrets, beautiful secrets. Notice secret is not on the stars like how I showed you the speed duels, so you know Konami didn't do a lot of foiling on their older cards. Then we've got some classic LOB. Now this head I remember is like crazy. Look at that bend. I don't remember where this head came from, but it is destroyed, completely bent. Oh my god, look at the back. Just trash, but obviously it is that original print. Legend of Blue Eyes. And we also got all of the limbs, original print Legend of Blue Eyes. None of them are first edition, just pickups from here and there. And then I just put some spell cards and trap cards. Well, no, not spell cards. Excuse me. Trap cards in here. Obliterate, because that's just funny. And then I don't know what does this come from? This comes from legendary decks as well. So a lot of promo cards in here. And then just some extras. We got the Exodia from the 2019-10. Exodia, the legendary defender. And then I think this is quarter century Exodia. So this is super modern. Super modern card. Obviously Konami's like, all right, we will give you all your shinies. Now let's go into our character pages. So now this is basically like, if it's a Yugi card, it's probably in here. And I pulled it or collected it, it's probably in here. So we got a lot of starter decks. These are starter deck ultras. And then I've got some gold. What is this? Maximum gold? Maximum gold, that's right. And then maximum gold El Dorado. Got some of those because I did buy a lot of that crappy product. Then we got a original 10 Dark Magician alternate art. Let's keep going. We got a horrible Dark Magician from starter deck. Then we got some alternate arts. Love collecting alternate arts for anything, honestly. Dark Magician alternate arts are actually really nice. Love the one from the movie pack. I think this one came from a 10. I think this one's still pretty cheap. You probably pick these up for less than $5. So like if you like let's take a look at this one. If you like Dark Magician collecting, like this one you've got to have in your collection for sure. Pretty cheap, secret rare. By the way, secret rares are my favorite rarity, so if it's a secret, I love it. Here are my other Dark Paladins, but these are trash. I just want to show you this super bent one. You can see that bend through the sleeve, but hey, we still love it. We got an Illusion of Chaos from the 10. Don't be fooled, that's not the nice one from the original print. It is the reprint from the Mega Pack. Then we've got some more 10 cards. We got Buster Blader. Oh wait, BPT? Yeah, that's 10. That's 10. BBT. And then we've got some Ultras from somewhere. Pharaoh's Servant. And then a Super from whatever this is. DCI. Dark Collection 1, maybe? I don't know. Swift Gaia. 10. I think the Summon Skull is from a 10 as well. Let's see. BPT02. But it does have that nick in the corner. Other than that, it's a really nice card. Where are the BLSs from? Can't remember. Is it just SYE? Starter Revolution something? I don't know. Then we've got the Grail. Just kidding. It's not the Grail. It's the Legendary Collection version. But if it was from, what is it, Tournament Pack? I don't remember. It's like the 3-card pack, but like, God, this would be nice if it was from that set, but it's not. Then I have a couple of Silent Magicians. I don't have the entire line, so the first two are there. Then we got some Silent Swordsmen and a bunch of obnoxious Celtic Guardians. 2 from the 10, 1 from Dark Beginning 2, the Ultra. Then we've got some Duelists of the Roses promos, Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. All that, I guess, the Prismatic Secret before it was really Prismatic Secret. It's really game promo secret, but also got Valkyrion. Is that how you say it? The Magna Warrior. Some MSTs and some Guardian Sphinxes, and then a modern one, a modern reprinted one, and a random Dark Magician spell card. Now we got Joey. These tokens come from legendary decks too. Got a bunch of red eyes. Most of these are from starter deck. They're probably not in good condition. We got some from the Legendary Collection down here. Not secret, super. Uh, green text. We got a green text, red eyes, alternate art from whatever. What is this? Legendary Duelist Season 1. Horrible set. Then we got the quarter century here. We've got Red Eyes, Darkness Dragon, alternate alternative, Zombie Dragon, Flare Metal. What is this? The Blackstone, and Rocket, Baby Dragon, Gearfried the Iron Knight, Skull Dice, Graceful Dice, Panther Warrior, Baby Dragon. This is probably worth the most on this page, I'd say. I think the secret's still worth a lot. Actually pulled this one from whatever set this came out of. Yeah, Season 1. I opened a good bit of Season 1 because I thought it would be a good reprint set. But as you know, Konami reprint sets are not good at all. They're going to be a little bit worth the money when they first come out, and then they're going to immediately drop. So that's all your Joey cards. And then last but not least, we got Kaiba. Anytime I pick up a Blue Eyes White Dragon, doesn't matter if it's damaged, spit on, stepped on, it's going in this binder because we love Blue Eyes, right? Blue Eyes, Blue Eyes, Blue Eyes. So these are all my Blue Eyes that I have picked up throughout the years. Here are some of the alternate arts. There's nothing too crazy on these pages, you know, just beautiful cards. Beautiful Blue Eyes cards. I also have the variants down here, the alternative ultras, which I think actually might have some value. That might be like a $5 card. And then some more variants. I mean, look at this one. Like, you can tell this one went through the ringer. Like, it's missing edge. We got a common tune from Starter Deck Pegasus. Sage with Eyes of Blue, Majesty, Vision with Eyes of Blue, just, you know, Blue Eye spell cards that have the blue eyes in the art. Love how that looks. We got a 10 Slate Warrior. Actually forgot that was in here. 10 Slate Warrior? Or no? Is this a promo? This might be a game promo. I'm actually not sure. WC4? I forgot this card was in here. But I saw the secret foiling and was like, oh yeah. Then I know these are from 10s. 10 Force Raiders. Then I think this is from a Legendary Collection. Judge Man. Then we got some Vampire Lords up here. Where are they from? They're limited edition. So RDS, Rise of Destiny. Isn't that when? What are they called? Special editions? I think this is special editions. And then what's this? I don't know what this is. I know it's an XYC Dragon, but where did it come from? BPT. So this is another 10. A 10 XYZ Dragon cannon. Why is this on Kaiba's page? Did Kaiba use X? Why is this on? I don't know why this is on Kaiba's page. Did he use? I thought the other guy, the American. Didn't the American character use it? I don't know why that's back here. And that is it. So yeah. And we still have plenty of pages if I pick up some more old school cards. But yeah, guys, just that's gonna be the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video if you liked it. And let me know, do you want me to do another video like this? I've got plenty more binders that I can go through and show. I've got some modern stuff. And then, of course, I have my top tier, like, most valuable cards / like, you know, the things that I particularly collect the most. I don't want to spoil them, so just, you know, comment down below that you want more binder videos, and I'll try to make it happen. Peace, love, all that good stuff. Catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.